Right, hello everyone. Scott Girard here. Oh, I'm just going to turn my light on. And today I'm going to talk to you about online marketing and the three biggest mistakes that I made in my online marketing journey. There's been multiple, but I'm going to talk about the three biggest ones. So I'm just going to get right into it here, and I'm also going to share at the end of this video how you can make steps towards correcting these if you're making them, of course, and how to solve these mistakes. So, first thing I thought, you know what? Everyone needs my product, which is true. One product I was promoting when I first came on, absolutely everyone needs it. It's in the personal development space, and that's a huge industry. But here's the thing. People don't buy what they need, they buy what they want. So that's one mistake I made, is that I wasn't going towards what people wanted. I was going towards what they needed in my marketing. So so there's a couple of things that I've learned in my journey, and in respect to everyone needing what you want versus wanting needing what you have versus wanting what you have. And one thing is the riches are in the niches. I'm sure you've heard that before, but don't really understand what that means necessarily. It means to market to and talk to people that want what you have, and instead of needing what you have. And so an example of that would be if I have a coaching or consulting business, and it's good for everybody or works for everybody. Well, I may want to talk to people that are online marketers, and I want to help them out with their personal development and their mindset geared towards online marketing. So that would be niche, but I can go further down than that. I can go into, okay, I want to talk to 30 to 50-year-olds who have businesses already, and they're trying to expand their business and do online marketing as a business. And what I have to offer is something that will help them get into the right frame of mind, that will be with them, and they create habits and that type of thing. And they create habits that last with them for a lifetime in their online business, and so that's going down further and further into that. So discover who wants what you have versus who needs what you have. The second biggest mistake I made is spending money to make money. This is a myth. You don't have to do that, especially if you're coming into the online marketing space. It can be very easy to get lost in the world of Facebook, Google, advertising, and without really understanding it, and without understanding the concept. Yes, you can make money by having that advertising. Some numbers are out there, like testing with $100 per day, per thing that you're offering. I never really had that much success with spending thousands on marketing and on paid advertising. And so organic traffic is much better in my opinion. Some of you may disagree, but here's why. So when you're doing organic traffic, which means that you're not paying for marketing for somebody to come to you, you're doing two things. One, you're protecting the downside of your business, which is an a business concept that you did, like all successful business owners do that, meaning that you're not spending money that is going to waste, essentially for testing purposes, and you're building a following of people who, guess want what you have to offer. So, when you do organic traffic, it's so incredible and amazing. And I've done both. I've had a lot more success with organic. So, I'm going to share a little bit about that, in a bit here. So you get to test out your marketing for free. Doesn't cost you anything. Now it does cost time. So like some would say, well, there's the time. Well, guess what? Paid advertising also has time involved in it. You don't just put up an ad and boom, and you pay for it and it's done. No, you have to learn what's working, learn what's not working. You have to design the ad. You have to make it so it's essentially the same time, but one costs money and one doesn't. That's what I found anyways. Is it both of these were taking the same amount of time for me to do, but one costs money and one doesn't. And actually the organic for me is earning more money than paid. So there's that. And number 3, the third biggest mistake I made is I thought I had to be on multiple platforms to generate leads to have a steady income. This means like I need to be on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and Google and TikTok and whatever else, right? That just confuses a person. It confused me. So my biggest advice with this is start with one. Get to know it, understand it. And I watched a video with Gary Vaynerchuk, and he's saying the same thing. Probably one of the most successful online marketers in the world, and he's saying you start with one and then build out from there. Like they have. So people that you're seeing all over the place have teams of people that are marketing for them because they can pay their teams to do it. So now I'm going to let you know of something that takes care of all of this. And so it's just me talking. I'm not sharing my screen right now. I'm just talking to you. And so I hope you can appreciate this. So, the one thing I learned is Google and YouTube are one of the most, they're the biggest search engines on the planet, but YouTube also is one of the biggest social media, sites available. You essentially have your own TV show and people watch as long as you decide what you have. People watch what they want, but they'll watch it for long periods of time. So there's that. Organic traffic on Google and YouTube is one of the most powerful ways to earn an income online. Here's the problem. Most people don't know how to do it. I didn't know. I didn't have a clue. I was testing out that before I came into the person that I'm going to mention soon here. I was testing out. I was just driving. I was going nuts, and I'm like, this isn't working, and this isn't working, and this isn't working. The person I'm about to mention here, this is who some of the biggest names in the world come to for their marketing online, specific for Google and YouTube. So the person I'm talking about is Paul Murphy. He has a course teaching this. Paul has generated millions online using this method with all free traffic. I said he spent a little bit, but over his, I think over 12 years now, in this journey, he spent $12,000. So that's $1,000 a year. The bulk of his traffic comes from free advertising on Google and YouTube. And so, of course, if you're interested in that, I'm going to put a link in the comments below, and there is it's to a free webinar. And Paul's going to teach you about that, that strategy and where to go from there. So make sure you click on that link below and get into that webinar. And here's what Paul's going to teach you on this webinar. You're going to learn how to reduce marketing costs to zero, how he reduced all of his marketing costs to zero. You're going to learn how to put products in front of red hot buyers immediately for free. Remember one of those mistakes I mentioned earlier about buyer traffic and people wanting what you have versus needing what you have. So Paul's going to teach you that. How to easily outsell other vendors with free ads. So you're going to use free ads on Google and YouTube, and how to easily outsell. And then Paul's going to give you a 5-step set and forget system so you can get results today. So you're going to want to hop on that webinar. I'll leave a link in the comments in the description for you to check it out. Block off an amount of time for this. It is I'll just let you know, it is a 2-hour webinar. You're going to learn a lot in here. You want to have your notes up. I promise you, you're going to what you receive from this is better than anything that you even pay for. So make sure you check that out, and I will in my next video I'm going to share a little bit of my own success with this platform and do a review of what Paul's sharing in the webinar. So have an amazing day.